still believes the American dream. To his last breath, he'll always be a soldier.
Heard on great radio stations all across America. It's the National Defense with Randy Miller and Jerry Newberry.
So Gary Sinise has done so much for veterans. I can't even. We don't have time.
No, the list is way too long.
Yeah. Gary Sinise and his foundation, and he was on with us. I think almost about a year and a half ago. And Gary joins us here in the program on the National Defense. Gary, how are you?
I'm very good. Thank you very much for having me.
How'd you find time to even be on the show?
I mean, really, do you never not work?
Well, I'm actually in a car on my way to something, in between something. So I'm calling for the car. I'm playing a concert tonight for one of our donors for the Gary Sinise Foundation.
Oh man, that's great. The Lieutenant Dan Band.
Yeah, we have several wonderful sponsors that work with us on various programs, and this sponsor is Sunbelt Rentals, who helps us a lot with our RISE program, Restoring Independence, Supporting Empowerment. That's our program to build specially adapted smart homes for our wounded. And so they're having their national convention here, and I said I would come play it for them tonight.
Wow.
Big thank you to them for supporting us all these years.
How cool. That's got to be a treat for those guys. And, people think about, when you're an actor, when you're something other than just a full-time musician, that it's kind of, it's not a real band. It's kind of let me tell you, the Lieutenant Dan Band,
yeah,
they can rock.
They can, yeah, they can.
They do some great stuff. And I understand, talking about your foundation, Gary, you guys have just teamed up with a group that we have on this show a lot, Snowball Express.
Well, I've been involved with Snowball from the early days, about 12 years now, and they've had their own 501c3. I was on the board for a while. I'm, big supporter and big sponsor, and one of our mutual board members who was on the Snowball board and my board they approached me about the idea of incorporating Snowball Express into the Gary Sinise Foundation as a program, which we have just done, and we've made that an official announcement that Snowball is now a program of the Gary Sinise Foundation. Snowball is dedicated to the children of our fallen heroes. We've been bringing the kids together for 12 years now. We started out doing it at Disneyland, and then we've been taking them to Dallas each year, Dallas is the hub of American Airlines, and American Airlines is a big presenter of Snowball Express because we fly the kids in from all over the country. And so now we're going to be taking Snowball Express under the Gary Sinise Foundation as a program. I'm thrilled with it because I've been involved with it for so long.
What a great organization.
Well, Gary, your foundation, there's not much it doesn't cover when it comes to our military and their families.
Well, I'll tell you why that is. Prior to starting my own foundation, I was, I've spent many years just trying to reach out wherever I could to different organizations that were trying to support our military and our first responders, our Gold Star families, our wounded. A lot of great organizations out there, and I was just reaching out to a lot of them and saying, what can I do to help you? Can I do a concert? Can I do some promotion? Can I attend events? Can I raise money? What can I do? And eventually, after having done that for so many years with so many organizations, it became kind of clear that I'm in this game for the long haul, and so I should kind of use the good fortune I've had in the movie business and television business, and the reputation that I've been able to kind of build up over the years with regards to supporting our veterans, and manifest that all into the Gary Sinise Foundation, my own 501c3. So now we're able to raise a lot of additional funds and spread ourselves out across a lot of areas, which is what I decided to do when I set the foundation up. Is, some of the guys said, hey, what are you going to do? You got to concentrate on one thing. And I said, well, that's going to be very difficult because I've been doing so many different things over the years. So we do a lot of things. We entertain through the through the entertainment program, the Gary Sinise Lieutenant Dan Band program. We deal with our Gold Star families. We deal with our wounded through home building. We've got resiliency programs. We have first responders outreach. If you go to the Gary Sinise Foundation website, GarySiniseFoundation.org, you can learn a lot about us and what we're trying to do on many fronts.
And you know, for you to be able to tell those kind of stories and know what you're talking about, that's something special. You know, because we hear a lot.
Well, thank you very much, guys.
Thank you so much, and good luck. Break a leg with the Lieutenant Dan Band and go rock.
You bet. Thank you.
Thank you, Gary. Thank you so much for listening. We'll be back here next week with a brand new edition of the National Defense.